You're listening to the LOZ Podcast Network.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the LOZ Podcast Network. My name is Ken Lawler. I am your host and the developer of the LOZ app. And the LOZ Podcast Network is a place where we talk to people all around the lake. We talk to people who are business owners. We talk to people who are just faces you want to know, realtors, anybody that we think is interesting and that you might want to know more about. And we certainly have someone today that you want to know more about. We have Brittany Rodriguez, the general manager of Carmelita's and Don Chilillo's over on Sunrise Beach. How are you doing?
Doing well. You did good.
I've been practicing that. I've been practicing. Yeah, I know. It's tough. So tell me a little bit about how did you get involved with the restaurants?
So I've been there since the beginning. My husband and his siblings had crazy idea. And our old landlord actually came over to us for Carmelitas and they said, well, I heard you guys wanted to open a restaurant. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And they were like, absolutely. So kind of jumped on the opportunity.
Never owned a restaurant before? Like this is the first endeavor or?
No, we didn't have any businesses. We didn't have nobody was a manager anywhere. We didn't know. So we just jumped in and did the basics really well. So that was our whole premise. We knew how to cook, we knew how to serve, and so everything else you could just figure out on the way.
And that's true. I mean, if you have good food and you have good service, the rest you can figure out, right? Because that's what's going to keep people coming back.
Hey, and it's worked so far.
Yeah, I'm never in either of those locations when it's not absolutely packed. I mean, you guys are running around like crazy all the time. It's like from the minute you open up, it's go. I mean, there's not a lot of downtime.
No. So that's why it's crazy to kind of we've started doing events and stuff, but it's taken us this long.
So you got Carmelitas, everything's going fine. You're having a great business. No reason to do anything more than that, right?
Woo. So wait time started to get to 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And so Sam and Kelly came over and they came in all the time, but they had the old Cantina building. And they came in and they were making jokes about, no, we tried restauranting and we don't want to. And we're like, oh, okay, well, we'll check it out. And then we went in, we saw the view and...
Amazing view.
Oh, it's phenomenal. And so Carmelita's was based after their late mother. So naturally, their dad had passed that January. We saw it, the opportunity was there. And so naturally we had to have one for dad too.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, look, one of the things that we do in the LOZ app is we sponsor all local businesses. Everybody in the app's local, and you guys couldn't be any more local. I mean, family owned, local. A lot of the relatives work there, right? I mean, you have a lot of your family members that actually work there with you on a daily basis, which is probably that's some challenges, right?
It doesn't come without challenges, but it's kind of phenomenal, the resolutions that come and how fast they come. So you can get heated and then all of a sudden they'll come back and they're laughing.
Right. Because you have to, because you got to work with them tomorrow. You can't fire them. So you guys you got both restaurants and I know you do a lot of different things there. I know I've been to several happy hour events there. I know you do a bunch of those kind of things that happen with the Lake Area Chamber or the LOBR, but a lot of people on the west side have happy hours at your place. Why? What's so attractive about your place?
So Carmelita's is our base. So it has more of the local family feel. And then with the expansion to Chilillo's, it gave us the opportunity to be able to provide different services for the community. So we have more space in that sense. And so people come in, like we have a lady, she wants to do a sip and paint. So she's a small business gal. They just started. And I was like, absolutely, we got a back room. Give me some posters. We'll post them. Well,
Oh, that's cool. So people can come in, they can do the painting thing with her and then order from you guys and it works out.
Say they come in, they have a couple of drinks or water or whatever. It's fun. They have a good time.
Or a margarita as big as your head, because you do serve that. I've seen those.
Naturally.
Well, how big is that margarita?
It's large.
If you're looking for a spot to get to that you can have fun, I mean, the bar atmosphere is awesome in Don Chilillo. I mean, it's just a great spot. Carmelita is, like you said, is more family, and you'll when you go in there, you'll see families everywhere, right? I mean, there's
yeah, absolutely.
So you don't have to worry about bringing the kids, right? It's a place that's welcoming for all that.
And it's fun because Carmelita is like it's been around longer, so we have our base clientele there, and we'll have couples that come in 2 or 3 times a week. But when they bring their family, come down for vacation, they obviously bring them up to Chilillo's because it's got the view. So it's kind of fun to have the same people and just have a different atmosphere.
Now, is it the exact same menu at both places?
So it's very similar, but we have different things at Carmelita's. Like we have the ceviche, the torta, the parrillada. And then at Chilillo's, we started offering like the pollo con chipotle, the tinga. So
you can get different things if you go to. There's no reason that you shouldn't try both because you'll get different offerings at one.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And then what about the pies? I mean, you got to
Oh my gosh, the pies are insane. And I was like, I thought it was crazy when we first went in. And I'm like, who has pie at a Mexican? They sell like hotcakes, and everybody loves them. So, and everybody's new favorite is you can get a whole pie price, and then you can do 6 different flavors. So you can mix and match.
Oh, wow. So you could build your own pie with all the different kinds?
Absolutely.
Oh, my gosh. That's, yeah. I mean, I was there the other night, and I was looking, I do sugar-free, but you do some sugar-free options every once in a while, too.
Every once in a while. She just sends us a variety pack, and she can make anything under the sun.
And do you get those, is it somebody who works for you that does those, or do you buy those locally?
No, her name is Michelle.
Okay.
So she's been making pies around the lake for 30 some odd years.
Okay.
One day I went and I picked him up, and she apologized to me. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm running late. I burned the caramel sauce." And I'm like, "You make the caramel sauce?"
She makes the caramel sauce. These are handmade pies. These are not coming out of any kind of factory. Yeah. And what do you think for most people? And I know both of these locations, they get really busy. But are you open for lunch at both locations?
We open at 11 at both places.
Okay. So you can get there at 11 o'clock, you can have lunch there, and then you're open all the way until, how late do you guys stay open?
Until 9.
Until 9.
Okay. So like in the summertime, we cut the wait list off at 9. So if you get in there before 9, then we're going to get you seated, we're going to get you fed and all that.
Oh, so you could show up at, not that you want me to promote this, but you could show up at 8:55 and still get seated?
Typically in the summertime.
Don't do that a lot to them, but it's tough though, because I mean, I think since COVID, it used to be restaurants were open till 10:30, 11. I mean, particularly if they had a bar.
Mm-hmm.
So I think people appreciate when you're open a little bit later for dinner. I mean, 9 o'clock, that's great.
Say it helps, but it's funny because in the wintertime, sidewalks roll up about 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the wintertime.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah. It's
like,
let me tell you something, and I keep waiting for the winter time. We're sitting here, it's October 15th, and it's going to be 85 degrees today. Like this
weather has been phenomenal this year.
Has it been good for business too? I mean, do you find the shoulder season's carrying on for you guys?
It helps because especially with a good forecast on the weekend, everybody comes down, they want to get their boat out another time and stuff like that.
But you get a lot of locals. I mean, there's a lot of locals that come to you.
Oh, that's our base.
Yeah. And so it's, I think people down here think of the restaurants and they think, you've got to somehow, only cater to the people that are coming in from out of town, which you do in the weekends, but you need a base of locals to keep you going during the week and the winter.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, that's why we are excited to do the events and everything, because that is supporting local,
Yeah. And let's talk about that a little bit, because I know with the holidays coming up and all the people that are doing business, happy hours for the companies, or maybe they're doing little get-togethers for the organization, you guys can handle all that.
So the space is kind of phenomenal. Last year we did a couple Christmas parties. I think the biggest one was 70 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and we just put them out by the lake view and set them up with food and everything. And so we hope they come back.
And both locations have a room, right? Do you have a room for both?
So both have a room. Carmelita's, the private room is a little bit bigger. So you can get up to probably 60 in there comfortably. And like we have a Rotary Club. So they're every week. We have their little TV set up so they can bring in the different charities and they do presentations and kind of talk about what they're doing around. So that's kind of phenomenal. And then we do have a TV set up for the presentations as well.
Oh, wow. So
in Chilillo's.
It's like an actual meeting space. I mean, you can really utilize this for real meetings, and, everybody's looking for a way to, have a get together. I know realtors are always trying to pull a group of people together for some kind of presentation, but they want it to be fun. They also want to have a little bit of a, happy hour feel to it, which you guys do an amazing job at.
You can't be margaritas and presentation.
You cannot be margaritas. And then you have theme nights going on, right? So talk about what you guys have during the week. Like I know there's a bingo, bar bingo, and
so we do extreme bar bingo on Wednesdays.
What makes it extreme?
It's just crazy. No. So Extreme Bar Bingo is a company, but they do the extreme prizes.
Okay.
So if you get bingo and so many numbers or less on each there's 9 games. So on each game, so we've given away TVs, we've given away grills, these
are big prizes.
baseball tickets.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they do an extreme jackpot. So they do a national jackpot on game 9 and then a state on 6 or 7.
Wow.
So last night it was 5,000 was the national.
$5,000 they get
Yeah.
here? Oh my gosh.
So somebody wins it or it keeps rolling up and it gets all the way up to 15,000.
Wow.
So it's kind of fun and it's free,
Oh, so you don't have, it doesn't cost anything? You just come and show up?
Yeah.
And
So 6 o'clock, everybody starts getting there about 5:30 because they want to get their drinks, they want to get their
they got to get
food,
their seat.
and they got to get focused in on bingo.
And I've noticed too, like, I know that there's certain people have certain spots at the bar that they always sit in. And you know that because if you sit in it, they just start staring at you till you move. So, they're very subtle for a little while and then they just go, you have to move. This is my seat. But that's, that's the fun of it. So any other, so bar bingo on Tuesday nights, anything else that goes on?
Bingo's on Wednesday. So we have our regular Tuesday crowd that comes in and they've started a Wheel of Fortune game.
This is just a random group of people that decided they were going to start their own game?
So it started, we had our guys that always came in, they were sitting up at the bar and I had left the TV from a local game and Wheel of Fortune came on. But I didn't know what they were watching and all of a sudden they started cheering. And I was like, they are not sports people. I turn around and I was like, you guys are for Wheel of Fortune? And so then it turned into, I was like, I'll tell you what, you guys, if you can get one of these answers before they do, I'll give you a free shot. Now it's a challenge.
Oh, now they're working for it.
And so now they started doing like a poker hand with it and they do their own whole thing.
Oh my God, that's great.
It went from everybody sitting at their own separate tables to now everybody pushes a big table together and people, so it makes it a whole community. It makes it's kind of fun.
That is fun. I mean, and that's the atmosphere that you have. I mean, you've got locals and you've got vacation people and you've got, but it's a cool hangout place. It's so laid back.
And it's all inclusive. So like people come in and some people have this stigma about locals. And I'm like, we have people come in from Arizona and they're in enough that I was like, oh, you don't live around here?
Right.
So like, no, it's all, it's all family. It's all fun.
It is. It's a fun atmosphere. You guys keep it fun. And I know you don't go more than 3 seconds without a full drink if you need one. I mean, you guys are fast. Chips. How many chips do you guys make at this place? What both locations?
Oh my gosh.
What do you think the chip making, is it every day? You do this every day?
Oh, absolutely. So chips, salsa, all the veggies are cut every day. All the meats are prepped up in the morning. So salsa.
Are you actually like taking the masa, put and cutting it, and I mean all of that? I mean, is this all? How do you? Are the chips coming in from somewhere, or are you actually making these chips?
Oh, the chips come in.
Okay.
We have a Mexican distributor that makes the chips, and then they set the chips.
But then you guys put them in. You guys put them in your warmer, they're fresh. Yeah, I mean they're amazing. I mean, you have to. I mean, you can only eat four bowls of them. Any other things that are going on there that you want to talk to people about? Like, I know we talked a little bit about the group stuff and you have the nights. Is there any other things going on during?
Just kind of internally, we are trying to come into the 21st century. So
love it. We just talked about AI a little bit when you walked in. Yeah.
Hey, but we've rolled out online ordering at Chilillo's.
Okay.
And so that went really well over the summer. Now Carmelita's has a little bit higher volume, so we didn't want to hurt the people that are in the restaurant. So we wanted to figure out, kind of do a little experimenting, see how it rolls and how to kind of do some control on the back end.
Okay.
So now we're working at doing it at Carmelita's.
And so what was the name on that service? It's called something, isn't it? Your online, is it?
Oh, so our POS system's Spot On.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Spot On. Yeah. That's what. And we have in the LOZ app, if you go to our dining section in Mexican, you'll find both locations and you can click on that link right in the app. So they don't have to remember it. So they can go in, click on the link, you can order online, which is let's face it, when you have 10 people that are just getting off the boat after a long day.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
You may not want to get everybody to go out. You may just want to go pick something up, and your stuff travels so well. So
and it helps. And so in saying that, we looked into DoorDash, but the fees and everything was so heavy-ended that I was like, no, we got to figure something out. Well, we figured out that we can offer DoorDash Drive. So it's just a $7.95 fee. There's no percentage. There's no anything else. It's just, and so we've actually had a few of those utilized this summer. It's a little bit newer on the west side, so there's not as many drivers around. So we're kind of balancing the risk with that.
Yeah.
But
That's just something that is another service you guys are providing that you don't necessarily have to pack the whole group up to come in. You can order, carry out, eat it on the dock, have fun, take it on the boat with you, whatever you want to do.
Hey, and we got to where this summer we could actually, for the larger orders, depending on the time of day, we can't take it at 6:00 on a Friday night, but we started being able to deliver to some of the bigger groups that were close enough by that didn't take a whole person out of service,
Right.
Hey, so.
Well, and so guys, you need to get over to Sunrise Beach, and I say Sunrise Beach, and really you're kind of Carmelitas is on the
Carmelitas is in Lori.
So, but I
Sunrise
kind of look at that whole strip as Sunrise. I'm from, I look at the whole thing, but if you get over there, you got to go by and have some great Mexican food, have a piece of pie, sit down at the bar, play some bar bingo. Maybe you love Wheel of Fortune. You want to play that game. There's always something going on, and it's always fun because you'll have different things going on at the lake that are, and really on this side of the lake, I mean, there's places you can go for Mexican food, but it's, a lot of it's sometimes a little more, I don't know, I'll call it chainy than local. And I think you guys are so, you have been so many years you've been developing, you got the menu, you guys are doing it all on your own. It's family owned, and we love supporting family owned stuff. We love supporting local on the app. So it's one of those things where we really want you guys to go and frequent these places and make sure that you're keeping those dollars in town, right? Because local stays local, right?
Absolutely.
So, all right. Well, hey, thank you for joining us today. I've been trying to get you in for at least 6 months now.
It's fine.
And we finally got Brittany to join us and talk about all the things going on. And I really, I hope that you're there all the time. So if you go in, you need to see. And if they do have if they do want to come in for some kind of a group function, who should they talk to?
See, most everybody can take down reservations, so you can get your spot reserved. And then if we need to do details and different stuff, then they call me. Like we did a 60th birthday party, and they came in and they dropped all the decorations. So we did the balloon arch, we did all the stuff. So
you did all oh my gosh. Well, yeah.
It was fun. We enjoyed it.
All right, guys, remember, you have to try the Mexican food over on the west side. You have to go see my friend Brittany. You're pretty much at Don Chilillo's most of the time, but you can be found at Carmelita's.
We jump back and forth.
Yeah. But go visit them, check out the food, have a piece of pie, enjoy yourself. Thanks again for joining us on the LOZ Podcast Network.
Thanks for having us.
All right, guys, until next time, we will see you on the LOZ Podcast Network.